Hello, everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters and another trailer reaction. And it's time to go deep with Miyagi-Do and a few more in the second trailer of Karate Kid Legend. That's right. This film is a direct sequel to the original Karate Kid films, as well as Cobra Kai, which was the follow-up series, which just ended not long ago on Netflix. And of course, it's also a joint sequel to the reboot starring Jackie Chan. So it's combining the two worlds and bringing them together with Daniel LaRusso's character and Mr. Han, who Jackie Chan played. So let's have a look at Karate Kid Legends trailer number 2.
You want to talk about it?
My mom wants us to leave everything behind.
Sometimes it is the only way to move forward.
You come to America. New rules. New school. No fighting. You make any friends?
Yeah, I did. One.
What's his name?
Mia?
You study karate or something?
Kung Fu. Used to. I don't do any of that anymore.
Yeah, you're clearly over it.
Who's your friend?
Connor, don't start.
You really want to do this?
You can't step to guys like him. He wins the 5 boroughs every year. It's the biggest tournament in the city.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it or not?
So we're just supposed to let him fight. So that he can end up like his brother.
So that he does not end up like his brother. Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi. I want Lee to learn Miyagi karate.
I'm sorry, Mr. Han. I wish I could help you.
You will.
I'm not coming to New York.
I will see you in the Big Apple. Sensei LaRusso.
Let's make a Karate Kid.
You have a foundation of Kung Fu.
We're gonna build upon that with karate.
Ancient way.
Miyagi way.
There's 2 of them.
Focus!
This represents the history between the 2 families. 2 branches, 1 tree. This is why I came to train you. Remember what you're fighting for.
When you understand that, you'll be ready.
I was born in the struggle, born to survive.
Well, you see, the plot for this movie was being kept under wraps. There was no real plot synopsis other than you knew it was combining the past Karate Kid movies and the history of all that with Cobra Kai, and then somehow getting the reboot, to be involved and making it one big shared universe. So the only thing I can see there is Mr. Han, who knows Kung Fu, and obviously Daniel LaRusso knows Miyagi-Do, knows karate, and basically they must, Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel LaRusso, and whoever Mr. Han's trainer or family is, trained them in the ways of Kung Fu. So it was said there in the trailer that they need to combine the two families. So clearly there's a connection there between potentially Mr. Miyagi and the family of Mr. Han. I personally haven't as of yet seen the reboot film with Jackie Chan because I made the choice not to watch it because I love the original Karate Kid so much. And I love the first two. The third one, hit or miss. The fourth one with Hilary Swank. What can I say? But of course, because of the popularity of Cobra Kai in this new, group of fans it's created in this, whole popularity that show has gained, it made sense that they would capitalize on it to do another sequel film or to do a spin-off show, which I believe there will be some spin-off shows coming down the pipeline. But I never thought that they would join the two film franchises of the reboot with the original. So I'm still very curious to see how this is going to work out. And it's definitely made me decide that I will probably have to check out the reboot because I might be missing a whole lot of history there with that particular character and that particular world that was getting built with the Mr. Han character. Of course, he's a teacher of Kung Fu, and Mr. Miyagi and Miyagi-Do and Daniel LaRusso, they're all karate. So if that's the case, the fact that the reboot, and tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong, if that particular film was called The Karate Kid, why was he teaching him Kung Fu? Or is that just me making a mountain out of a molehill? I do not know. But the trailer, I am interested, but the first trailer gravitated to me more. It seems that the plot that they're doing in this one is very similar to the plot of the very first Karate Kid, where you have a child but not moving from New Jersey to the valley in what happened in Karate Kid. This young kid is moving all the way from another continent, another country, to come to the US of A to have a better life in New York City. And he's got no friends, he feels alone, and he's met one person and trying to build some sort of friendship, potentially a relationship with this young girl. And then you meet the high school jock or the high school bully, who's also clearly, a master of his class in Kung Fu or whatever he does. Very similar to Johnny Lawrence. So it feels like they're just trying to retell the same story, but with newer, fresher characters and probably newer, fresher ideas for the time that we're living in. So hopefully they can make what was old, new and fresh again. And it doesn't end up being a subpar movie, because Cobra Kai, when that first started, the first 3 seasons for me were the best. It was teenage storytelling with that retro feel, with the 80s music, the 80s vibe, action, the fighting. And then once you got past the 3rd season and they introduced Terry Silver, I felt as if Cobra Kai went down this soap opera route. It felt like every episode, every season had to have a cliffhanger at the end of an episode or something shocking. And sometimes I felt as if it took me out of the show. But it was still fun. It was that cheesy reminder of what we used to love in the 80s. And it was good cheese, not bad cheese, good cheese. And it was addictive cheese that you kept going back to. And that's just what I thought of Cobra Kai. And I still love the show. And I will probably eventually down the line rewatch Cobra Kai alongside the original Karate Kid movies. As for Karate Kid Legends, at first it was one of my, definitely on the list of, you know, my most anticipated movies, because the first trailer, you know, grabbed us, but this particular trailer hasn't grabbed us as much. And the enthusiasm to see it is kind of 50-50 now. But what's your opinion of the latest trailer for Karate Kid Legends? Tell me down below, you know, if I'm mistaken. Was Mr. Han into Kung Fu and not karate? You know, I will have to get into that film at some point. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think or what you're hoping out of this new movie. But like I always say, keep on enjoying your movies, keep on enjoying all things entertainment, and I'll catch you all at the next one.
We'll be right back.